Hey guys, today I want to make just a quick meta prediction, or no, not meta prediction, I want to make a deck card prediction for the upcoming expansion, Murder in Castle Nathria. I mean, yeah, we still have a lot of time left, or it means a lot of time, a little bit more than 2 weeks. We saw a lot of cards, definitely a lot of cards are still coming up for us, so yeah, but we have some things. I definitely make a deck prediction again in like 2 weeks when we know all the cards, so that, yeah, but we maybe are more clear about what can come for us or what not. So I just want to make it short today. I will not talk about every single card. There are other streamers that you can check out for every single card, or you can check out Twitter, you can check out this website here that you're seeing, it's directly from Hearthstone, or officially from Hearthstone. Maybe I will talk about a little bit about single legendaries because they can be important for each deck. So I just want to talk about the classes and predict how they how they transition into the next expansion. If I think they will be bad, good, neutral, strong, OP, or whatever. So I will come to the cards. The single cards, about some single cards I will talk, but I will just start here because Priest is shown up here as first class, so I will just talk about Priest first. 6 cards, that's not a lot, but that's also not super less, so 6 new cards. We have here a little bit of board clear, we have annoying cards with the Harvest of Envy, or after you play a card, copy it from the opponent, steal the original. A spell, a holy spell, give a minion +2 health, summon a Kyrian with its stats and taunt. Could be nice played around this. After you cast a spell and a friendly minion on a friendly minion, set its attack and health to the higher of the 2. Alright, okay. Could be strong. The location, give a minion +2/+1 and draw a card. Yeah, I mean 3 mana, okay, you have to spend it 1 time, but then you have 3 times the chance to give a minion +2/+1 and you can draw 3 cards 1 by 1. Next card, okay, not a big thing, I don't want to talk about it, it's by single, so what I think I can predict about Priest, not a lot I can tell you about Priest. Nothing here is really for War Priest, in my opinion. Is here something for Naga Priest? I mean, I don't see a Naga. That, I guess, is nearly the answer no. Could be something good for Naga. I mean, this spell here could be good for Naga Priest, I guess. Maybe this could be good for Naga Priest, but usually only 1 Naga inside, so XL Quest Priest. XL Quest Priest don't care a lot about the cards that are in the deck. I mean, just put as strong as possible inside. I think the 5 mana card is a weak card for Quest Priest, so yeah, maybe that could be a card, but all in all, I don't see Priest changing here a lot. I guess the 3 decks that are playable right now will still be playable next expansion, but to be honest, they're all decreasing in play rate instead of the XL Crest Priest. I'm not a fan of XL Crest Priest, but it seems like it's still possible. I mean, Renatal is inside, so it's a new card. We all know it. Gives the deck possibility to put 40 cards inside, and you get 10 HP more, so you have 40 HP at the start of the game. So Priest, neutral, I see here nothing super crazy, I see nothing bad, I'm just neutral about it. We come to Druid, that's my first OP prediction, very strong, it will be very strong in my opinion, especially when the deck is perfectly refined, doesn't matter if 30 or 40 cards. Why? Convoke the Spirits, completely crazy, cast 8 random Druid spells, target chosen randomly, okay, so also could be possible that you maybe buff an enemy minion. But besides that, a lot of spells are there that only can work for you. For example, summon three 2/2 treants, for example. The spell is only for you. This discover card for 2 mana, I forgot the name, sorry about it, can only work for you. So most spells can only work for you. Yes, some can be working out bad for you, but overall this is a very strong card. Okay, I mean 8 mana, choose one discard minion from your deck to summon or a spell to cast. I mean, yeah, I guess in a 40 card deck could be possible besides that. Alright, okay. Could be very strong, especially combined with the trigger friendly minions death rattle. So if this is maybe already on board and this card is coming to it and you play it, and yeah, you know how this works, could be very crazy, especially if this is here 2 times used with this minion. Draw a minion, reduce it cost by 8 when you have strong minions in it. For example, Topior the Shurubakasaur. So crazy name. But okay, very strong card for the rest of the game. After you cast the nature spell, summon a 3/3 whelp with rush. Well, it doesn't even matter when this dies. I mean, it's a 5/5. Yeah, it's a 5/5. It's not so strong by itself for 7 mana, so it's all about the battle cry. The battle cry is not it's not disappearing when the minion is dying, it's for the rest of the game, so very strong card. Location is very strong, especially with death rattles like this. I don't know which other death rattle we can see in the game, so in Druid, but yeah, my first OP prediction. Druid is doing well already right now. Druid is open for 30 or 40 card decks, in my opinion. That gives more variety about, will I be short on card like 30, so you have to choose more wisely what you take and put inside, or you take the 10 more health, 10 more cards, because you know, okay, all cards are working fine, so you just play what you get. So that's my first OP prediction, especially when the deck is refined. So maybe not day 1, maybe not day 2, but I guess after like 2 weeks, Druid will be one of the strongest. My prediction for right now, start of the expansion. Shaman, 2 cards for totem. I mean, also these cards could be seen as totem things, but then they are not totems anymore. Transformer friendly minion, the one that costs 2 more. So we have only 2 cards for totem support. We have 4 cards for evolving and evolving. I don't like it. I mean, this could be, the evolving and devolving part could be very OP or very bad or neutral. How this works, well, this will work. It's very hard to predict. I don't like the playstyle. I mean, when it's OP, then I for sure will also go for it, but I don't like it, to be honest. It's a little bit too random, in my opinion, too random, but definitely will cause a lot of trauma. Transform enemy minions into one that costs 1 less, and friendly minions into one that costs 1 more. I mean, just think about it. So I'm going to summon that minion instead. Okay, yeah. 2 cards for totem support. Totem support can work. I mean, totem shaman, why not? I like that they try to make it more board based. I like that they try to revive the hero power of from the shaman. So okay, but at the moment it's definitely too less, so we will see what is coming. At the moment I'm neutral about Shaman for the start of the expansion. We come to Warlock. Warlock has already a lot of cards, I mean, what a lot, but 9 new cards, 2 legendaries, Lady Darkwane, summon 2 2/1 shades, each gains a death rattle to cast your last shadow spell. Okay, so in combination could be very good with a nice spell that you casted before. That's important to time it. Shadow spell, that's important. Okay, and I mean, most other cards that we see here are a little bit played around Imp Warlock or released about Imp Warlock. That could be very strong in my opinion, especially at the start of the of the expansion, because I think we all know these tribal decks, they usually don't have a big skill ceiling, but they are working. And when they are working the best, when the other decks are not refined, when the meta is not settled. So my prediction, especially when they get even more cards, and they already have good cards with the Imp Kingra farm, with the Misius Imp, draw a card, repeat for each imp you control, has +1 attack for each imp you control, 1 mana, 1 free. Yeah, this one, give a friendly minion +1/+1, repeat for each imp you control. Yeah, could be very, very strong at the start. I mean, depends a little bit on how the deck will be looking at the end of the day. But there's a big possibility that Warlock, Imp Warlock, will be one of the strong decks at the start of the next expansion. Will the other Warlock decks still exist? I mean, that's something about it we could talk about every class. I think here's more like Druid will get more refined. Priest, I'm not sure. I think we will maybe see something new. Shaman, we will definitely seeing something new. Evolve or Devolve or Totem Shaman. Here we will definitely see something new. Imp Warlock, if the other decks consists or get even more supply, we will see. Prediction strong. Hunter. For Hunter, I want to scroll up directly because we have here two strong beasts in runner. Destroy a random enemy minion for 6/5 beast, 5 mana, so could be very nice cheated with harpoon gun. If maybe the enemy has already a good enemy on minion on board, think about the Demon Hunter minion that I show you in a few that could be removed with that. Could be a very strong card, but I don't see it in a 30 card deck, but in a 40 card deck definitely. Also here the red herring. Taunt, your non-red herring minions have stealth. 3/12. Could be cheated out with harpoon gun. Very strong then. And your minions have stealth. Not one time, they have it all the time, as long as this minion is alive. And it has 12 HP. Other hunter cards, I'm not so sure about it. I think location can be strong in a 40 card deck, could be possible. This minion, I mean, it has only 3 attacks, so But yeah, why not? I mean, maybe, yeah, could be good. Here the companions that this card has are strong. Can we see them? I think I saw them before. Strange. Now I cannot see them. Ah, here. This is how it looked infused. Or completely infused here. Equities 4/4 with taunt, a 2/4 who gives other minions +1 attack, and a 4/2 with charge. So a little bit like the already existing beasts from the Hunter companion. Other things are more about tokens, so I see possibility that Beast Hunter persists. We'll get a little bit of supply for getting better. Maybe we see a token hunter that is more fast-paced and try to cheat out this with infused 8. That could be strong. Location is fine. Prediction is hunter will be okay or maybe even good. Start of expansion. Demon Hunter. I talked about this card when I said for destroying a minion with the 5 mana beast. It's a very strong card. Think about turn 3 mid-coin. 7/7. Could be cheated out in a Death Rattle Demon Hunter deck, so I guess we will see Death Rattle Demon Hunter again. 2 mana, a 4/4 that you have just to put 1 card away. All the other cards are okay. Here the weapon is fine. Card draw after your text draw until you have 3 cards. Maybe especially good with this. Discard your hand. Next turn you play it. You can draw 3 cards, so we will see these things here in combination. The relics, I'm not so sure about it, and I'm not so sure about how strong they are improving, to be honest. I guess we will see it, but I cannot predict it. This thing here makes definitely sense, and yeah, Demon Hunter is fine. These 3 cards can make it better. What we will see in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, let's wait for it. Prediction for Demon Hunter, it will be good next expansion. Warrior, my first, also, it's my first. Not a good prediction about Warrior, but we just see here 4 cards, 2 of them are legendary. Definitely here a strong card, especially when you have enough HP to attack minions. It's like a Creator here. Also a good card, but to be honest, I don't see that this card is helping Warrior out very much. Like I said, just 4 cards, so we can wait for it. At the moment, no good prediction for it. Mage, pretty interesting, because we will see here the Kel'Thuzad thing with the skeletons. You see summon 2 volatile skeletons here, summon a volatile skeleton here, summon a volatile skeleton here for each killed. So we will definitely see a new archetype of mage. I guess will be called Kel'Thuzad mage or something this, or skeleton mage, whatever. We will definitely see it. Will it be strong? I hope yes, because would make it interesting. I'm sure, if I'm sure about it, no, not really. But I think they will make it work. I mean, resurrect your volatile skeletons, any that can fit on the battlefield instantly explode. And here is the volatile skeleton. Let me see here. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy. 2 mana, 2/2. Yeah, I mean, if you can spawn a lot of them, like, I don't know, 10, 12, I'm not sure if this could be possible. Resurrect your money that, yeah, all of them that already died on a complete game, so I guess, yeah, maybe we will see OTKs, I don't know, could be possible. Depends on how full the board is already. I mean, if you only have Kel'Thuzad, then 6 more volatile skeletons would fit on the board. Then maybe it's hard to make a decent damage with directly the next thing, but maybe we will see something that could also yeah, deal 2 damage to all minions and summon a to do volatile skeleton for each kill. So that would kill again all the volatiles, make the death rattle, activate the death rattle, and you have again. Yeah, for example, that would be possible. Other predictions, not really possible. I think we will still see big spell mage. I'm a little bit confused that we see really here nothing for Naga mage, so I guess they let it die. Not sure if this is the right thing, but yeah, maybe we will still do something in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, volatile skeleton mage, Kel'Thuzad mage will be good, and I hope so. Rogue, just 5 cards, so not a lot of things to do, but most of these cards are strong. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, your next card this turn costs 2 less. So could be a very good card. Sadly, what I mean sadly, it's a mana cheat. That mana cheat is always strong in Hearthstone. But yeah, we're missing card draw, to be honest. I'm not sure about this because of the secrets. That will be very strong. Equip a 1/3 dagger, +1 attack for each other card you play this turn. So if you played 5-6 cards, and we all know that's possible, especially later in the game with Rogue, could be possible that you have a 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, or maybe even more dagger in hand. So a lot of face damage possible if the enemy has no taunt minions. Super nice, interesting location. Summon a 1/1 stealth ghost, has +1/+1 for each other card you played this turn. 2 mana. You can use it 2 times. That means, yeah, if you use it wisely, you can have maybe 4/4, 5/5, 6/6 ghosts later on in the game. That could be very strong because they are also stealthed. Of Shadows, draw a spell, infuse 2, add a temporary copy of it to your hand. Strong. Card draw. That's good. Prediction about Rogue. Rogue is fine at the moment. Tracker is good, Graveyard is good, Door of Shadows is good, the other cards are okay. Could be very disruptive here, this card, when you have a secret. So my prediction is Rogue will do well. Rogue is doing mostly well when it has like a perfect 30, so maybe it needs a little bit of refinement in the first few days. Not sure if it's in the first few days one of the best decks. But with these cards, definitely Rogue will be even stronger than right now. Okay, most classes will be a little bit stronger, but that means for me definitely Rogue will be good, maybe even very good playable. Last but not least, Paladin. 7 cards we see so far. From that 7 cards are 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's not exactly for Silverhand recruits, but would be very good to use it for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards for Silverhand recruits. What does it mean? They want to make a deck work with Silverhand recruits. I like it. I think it's necessary because the Paladin hero power, you know, for 2 mana 1/1, that's a little bit bad, old school these days. Was good in the past, especially with the times when Baku and again Grey Mane, I think he was called, were good, were in the meta, so Bot and even Paladin. But since that, it's not a big thing, the Paladin hero power, so they want to make it work. Same with like Totem Shaman. I think I like it. First of all, board based. Second of all, make the hero powers a little bit more active, popular again. I think that's good because sometimes I had a feeling like, okay, I play Paladin, but I never use the hero power, so why is it called Paladin? I mean, okay, yeah, because you play Paladin cards, but yeah, you know what I mean. If you use really never the hero power, then it feels a little bit strange. Yeah. Okay. Will it be good? I hope so. I would say it would be interesting. Let me say it's a tribal deck. I mean, it's not really a tribal, but you know, you make the Silverhand recruits work. I think could be strong. I think could be even very strong at the start if it's kind of clear how the deck should look and it's like a perfect 30, maybe 28 with 2 things that you can put inside or not. Then I think it will be very strong because yeah, the cards are these decks are always definitely working, and that's very good in a not refined, not settled down meta. So my prediction for the start, if it's working, then it will be strong. If it's not good, like I have the feeling maybe right now because we didn't see a lot of cards from Totem Shaman, then it will be bad. Then it will be bad, but then it will. I hope then it will get buffs. So neutral cards. This card will also make maybe Druid stronger. Every 5 minutes you play each turn costs 0. Can maybe also be good in other decks with strong, expensive minions. My first guess is Druid. This card here can be like another type of Arcani. Discover Arcani in each player's hand and swap them. You can steal Guff, you can steal combo things like if Board Priest would still exist, you could take the Resurrection card from them that arrive the Death Rattle minions. All the other cards I think I told you about. Beast Hunter, I think that's not a good enough for a Murloc deck, I would say. Interesting card here, but 10 mana, so maybe Druid. So yeah, Druid just feels strong. Instead, yeah, that could be a good card for many decks, especially when they are lacking of removal, because they're on enemy minion and gain its stats if you use 5 and its neighbors. It could be a board clear. I mean, more than 3 minions, it's not so usual nowadays, so yeah, we will see how this is going, but looks strong. Destroy location, also interesting. Hard to predict if we see it in a lot of decks or if it will be a tech card. I guess we can see this as a tech card if not other things are coming for destroying a location. And yeah, that's it guys. So I talked about every class. I hope you took something for you, maybe something good for the class that you wanted to play, maybe something bad. But like I said, 2 weeks more coming with card reveals, so don't get crazy, but definitely we have already some classes that look strong in the next thing, and we have some things that look not really strong or they are unpredictable, like Totem Shaman. I mean, yeah, you know it. See you guys, bye bye, have fun.